All right. Am I live? Am I doing it? I think I'm doing it. I'm not sure if I'm doing it. I am live. I'm doing it. All right. Let's see. I was also testing StreamYard on a 2012 MacBook Pro behind me. As you see, it froze. That's because 4 of the 4 CPU cores got up to 102 degrees Celsius, and it just completely gave up on life. Sent you a text, but you never answered. I never answer you. Let me check. Let me shut this laptop down because poor thing is obviously a little stressed out. So, thank you everybody for being here. I hope I'm not cutting into Steve's stream too much. The window is open, so there might be some background noise. If you hear some delicious techno in the background, you are correct. There is some delicious techno in the background playing. And let's see, I'll give it another minute, see if everything's good. Send you a text. Right. Oh, let me see. Wait, what? Hold on, let me decrypt. First nine. Oh, yes, GT. No on the first one, yes on the second one. I'll put them on wired as soon as the stream is done. So, let me scroll up. We have Retro Techie, which was okay, fine. He was the first one here. I'll give that to you. We got Dave. We got Bruce. He'll probably be in and out. Toby, Optimized Logic Repair. If you haven't checked out his channel yet, definitely do so. He does board repair as well, and a hell of a lot more professional than I ever will. I noticed on my last stream that the audio was clipping a little bit, so I'm dialing down the gain. Hopefully that's better. We got Sam, who's going to be destroying his own iPad shortly. And we got Mike, of course, GT. I think that's all of them. If I missed you, I apologize. I'm not a professional. So, we have 2 cameras set up today. Top cam, side cam. Hopefully that'll get you good enough of an angle for what we are about to do. Which is, hopefully, not destroy my son's iPad completely. Oh, you're going to upload to me. All right. Your girlfriend. Well, let me tell you, Sam, if this works out, I don't know if anyone's read the description, but I haven't touched any iDevice since 2015 when I left Apple. I hated the damn things. I wanted to work on Macs, not on iDevices. So I haven't opened one of these up in 7 years. And the same goes for the newer iPhones, which are super water resistant. They have more adhesive and glue everywhere. So if this works, I will be replacing a battery in my wife's iPhone 8 tomorrow. So, and yes, I have a little bit of a failsafe. If I destroy this, Mike is going to send me another one. So, let's see. Come on, white balance. You could do it. You could. No, can't do it. Let's try sidecam. Sidecam can kind of do it. Let's try this. There we go. So this got bounced on the corner when my kid was 2 years old. He was sitting in a stroller watching, what was it? I don't know what the hell it was. And he let it slide out of the stroller. So I put a glass screen protector on it. And that got, yeah, you can kind of see it. Kind of. That got destroyed as well. Take my word for it. It's messed up. So I haven't had the guts to pry this open. And then I think feels like about a year ago I got this heat pad. I tested it, did a reasonable job. So I figured now that I have this and I have some time on my hands, uh, let's give it a shot. Broken digitizer. Yes, I call it a screen. Mike corrected me on that. The glass part is the digitizer, I think. Not sure. Might still be wrong. So the LCD is fine. It's just the glass part that's messed up. I got this replacement from iFixit at least a year ago. This has been sitting on my shelf forever. So hopefully I have everything I need. I don't have any suction cups. I got some scalpels and tweezers. Those are a bitch to get open. Great. Great. Now you tell me. And I started streaming. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn on this heat pad. We're going to set it to nothing. Oh, there we go. I'm going to start off slow. And set it to 70 degrees Celsius. While that's heating up, I'm going to see if I can peel this glass off without putting glass shards everywhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're not doing too good here, folks. Oh. Safety goggles? Nah, not on this channel. But if you do this, you definitely should. All right, so that's one. Let's see. You can kind of see the damage on this thing now. This is not a. This is glass from the underlying screen, not from this. But still, it's pretty messed up. It did a good job though. I hate these kind of protectors on my own devices, but when you got a 5-year-old, money well spent. So let's do this. We're gonna just lay it on here upside. Actually, we're gonna turn it off because we're professionals here. Turn it off. Put it down. And let it cook. I should wear gloves at least. I would, but you know what? The gloves that I have on my shelf that I got, what is it? 200 pairs of gloves for $10. And then Corona, and people started freaking out. That same box now cost me about $75. So I only use gloves when a homeless man gives me an iPad or a MacBook Pro to fix, and he says, I just peed on it not 5 minutes ago. I will wear gloves. That's the only way I'm using any of my super expensive gloves right now. Haha, that's what she said, Sam. Sorry. I had to do a what she said joke there. I don't mind the gloves really, unless it's really hot. You know, it gets sweaty and feels kind of nasty. But the stuff I work on, you got corrosion, and that corrosion is all dried up anyway. Rarely do you ever get a Mac in that has fresh liquid in it, and usually you can smell what it is by the time you open it. It's either coffee or soda or wine. I'm not putting on gloves for it. A little bit of wine. So, how's my audio, by the way? Is it not too loud? Clipping? You can do it. Haha. We'll see. Hopefully, I won't prove you wrong. So while this is heating up, which you can't see, but it's currently at 49 degrees Celsius, let's open the screen up. See if I even bought the right right part. I'm way past the return period now. Oh, come on. Audio is good. All right. Can you hear the music in the background? It's a damn shame if you can't, but you know, copyright strikes and all that. All right, so here we got the new glass. Digitizer. Sorry, I'm gonna keep calling it glass. It seems to have all the adhesive on it, and it comes with a cable as part of it. Sweet. I think I have everything I need right here. Put that off to the side. I think Mike is already in bed. We don't want him joining the stream when he's in bed. I'll be instantly demonetized. Does it come with a home button? I believe so. This was before the age of Touch ID. Yeah, comes with a home button, which you can see, but it's there. Trust me. Wow, this is getting really hot. If the battery explodes, it's all Mike's fault. He told me. Anyone that knows Mike knows exactly what he's talking about. Everybody that doesn't know Mike thinks he's a real Casanova right now. You made me lose my train of thought, man. Let's see. Hope the battery doesn't explode. Oh, right. If it does, it's Mike's fault because he told me this would be easy. Now, let me check my toolbox. Because I have this iFixit kit that might have a suction cup in there. Yeah, it does. Never used it before, but it might come in handy now. I think these pry tools I used to have when I was fixing iPods, like 2005 or something. Do they still use these for anything? I don't know. They might come in handy, so let's take them out. Then we have some picks. Might come in handy too. Let's take those out. I really just bought this for the screwdriver set. Never used any of the other components. But first time for everything. We are getting up there. It's almost 70 degrees Celsius now. Allergies never stop a cat lover. If a cat rubs his tail on my nose, I'm screwed. I still have 2 cats. All right, so now that I have the screen out, I can see where I need to be careful. So obviously around the home button I need to be careful while I'm cutting. And here I can only cut about 4 millimeters deep, or I will nick the cable. No cables up there. So I just got to be careful at the bottom and on the left side. Good to know. Oh, we're there. 70. Should we do it? Am I going to burn my hands if I take this thing off? I don't know. Shit, that's hot. Let's turn that off. Let's start peeling. Suction cup. That suction cup is doing absolutely nothing. All right, they kept saying 80 degrees. Let's do 80 degrees. Actually, I'm still a little scared. We're going to do 75. All right, attempt 1, no go. You really should have the iFixit. You know what? iFixit, I love the company. I buy stuff from them all the time. I support everything they do. but I hate their guides. It, it's very thorough, and I appreciate that it helps a lot of people. But if you need 20 pages with pictures to explain how to take the side panel off a Mac Pro, I'm out. Their guides are just way too long. Frustrates me. Hugh Jeffries. That name sounds familiar. Why do I know that name? I love guides if I write them myself. No, I did my research. I watched a 2 minute video of some dude on YouTube opening this up. Heat pad, flip it around, suction cup, color around, you good to go. And of course, Mike showed me how to do this. What was it, last week? Mike did a live stream, said, dude, this is easy. Stop your crying, man up, and just do it. And he showed me how to do it. And he completely destroyed his digitizer. So I have faith that it can be done. Hugh Jeffries. I'll check it out after. I might have seen some of his videos. I'm just terrible with names. Dana's here. Hello, Dana. And I like to figure stuff out for myself. Not because I think I'm better than whoever wrote the guides, but just, I enjoy figuring this stuff out. All right, 75. Come on, you bastard. Dude, this glass is not moving. All right. I'm rushing it. I'm sorry. I'm rushing it. Let's give it a solid minute. No, Toby. No. That's what Mike did. And no, I do not want pieces of glass all over my office. Maybe this will just be half an hour of me trying to get the glass off and giving up. And then what we're all going to do is we're going to click on Optimize Logic Repair and go to his channel. And he's going to live stream until about 2 a.m. and entertain us all. Yeah, the heat gun I am not entirely comfortable with. Flamethrower I would use if I had one, but I don't. Wife said no. The bird feeder video might be more entertaining than this one. Yes. Although that was pretty damn entertaining. Come on. There's a small gap. In the upper right corner of the iPad. You are going to exploit this week. We're talking like hackers now. I love it. I'm going to try. Oh, tell me they're not all backlight or no image again. Because I'll get a feeling of deja vu. Optimized Logic Repair does, like I said, he does board repair videos, but his voice is a lot more pleasant than mine. And his camera on the microscope actually works. Whereas mine, sorry, This piece of crap right there, horrible image quality. That's why I don't really stream board repairs. All right. So I have to lift the glass up on the side where it's cracked. That suction cup is never going to hold, but we're going to try. Nope. Nope. Come on, man. Can't be that hard. All right, so this glass is not moving at all. Maybe I really should go to 80 degrees. My crotch is getting a nice heat treatment from this MacBook Pro. Yep. That is what I sold it as, if you remember. Crotch warmer. We're going to try a nice thin blade on this, because I see a little bit of a gap. We're in! Okay. Sorry, I'm probably doing this off frame, or out of frame. Just give me a second. Get my shit together. Oh yeah. Oh no. No, I lost it. Damn it. Shit. We'll get there. We'll get there. I know there's no cables there, so I could put the blade in. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's move this out the way and start cutting into this before the adhesive gets super sticky again. All right, so that's where the cable is. Got to be careful around here. No. i7. 13-inch i7. I didn't know you had a 13-inch i7. Those are amazing. Sorry, I'm not really watching the chat right now. Just let me cut this open and then I'll catch up. If I listened to iFixit, I would have been there already. And I would have had a 5-minute stream. What kind of fun is that? We can drag this out for a good half hour. Come on. All right. Come on, you bastard. Okay. Now we're getting to the part where it's cracked. So I'm going to stop there and go around the other side. Now I know what these are useful for. Excellent. All right, we got no cables on this side, I believe. So we can just go straight around the top. Man, if you do this for a living, you probably go through 100 of these picks a month. All right, I'm running into something here at the top. I'm not sure what. There we go. Now, I believe the eyesight is a little recessed, but there might be some metal pins that I gotta be careful of. All right, so this side is loose. Put a pick in there. So can't be sneaky and start sticking again. Alright, and here we have that cable. So let's put the pick right there. I think I just lost the pick. Yep, there it is. Alright, I'm feeling pretty confident we'll get the digitizer off. I'm way behind on the chat. I'm not a good live streamer. Did Optimize say what's wrong with the MacBook Airs that he has to fix? Because I'm curious. Yeah. Man, the top is not easy. Use plastic pick around it. Yeah. All right, so I'm running into something here. I think the adhesive is cooling off. So let's move to one of these bigger spudgers. See if we can pry the rest off with that. Now, a smarter me used to put some packing tape on this, so when I take it off and it splinters, it doesn't fly everywhere. But I don't really feel like doing that right now. What MacBook Air? Optimize Logic Repair. He has a few MacBook Airs that he needs to fix, he said. And I'm curious what's wrong with him. Not with him, with them, with the Airs. There we go. All right. So, let's turn this back on. Put this back on there for a second. I think if I heat it a little bit more, should be able to get the rest off. No power, liquid damage, no backlight. All right, nice. I love liquid damage. In fact, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. I got this board in yesterday or the day before. Let me see if this will focus. Look at that yumminess. That's going to be fun to work on. I love liquid damage. Destroyed backlight circuit. Yeah, and I think it was a YouTube recommendation, Optimize. And sorry, I forgot your name. I think it was either Tim or Sam, if I remember your live chat. Sorry for not remembering. But YouTube recommended your channel. That's how I found you. I think you had like 20 or 30 subs at the time. And I was so happy to find your channel because I used to watch Rossman all the time. And then he just, man, it just became a struggle to find any board repair videos on his channel instead of, political stuff. Or girlfriend or cat related stuff. And then I went and started watching more Paul Daniel streams. But he doesn't stream enough at times where I'm awake. And then I found you and I'm like, okay, now we're talking. If this guy will only start streaming 24/7, I'll have something in the background while I'm doing my thing. It'd be perfect. Perfect. The board I was showing you is for a 2012 13-inch non-retina. My all-time favorite MacBook Pro. And of course, we have the Mac Attack. He has the occasional live stream where he tinkers with Mac stuff. Hey, Neo, how you doing, man? Mike's Mac Shack. Pretty much everybody here has a channel. So everybody check everybody out. Subscribe and all that stuff. All right, you ready to play ball? Come on. I don't have all day. Come on. Yeah, I guess I could just... Nah, I don't want to. So how do I get under a crack? Maybe if I just start lifting it up from this side. Alright, let's see. Home button has a cable. Gotta be careful there. So this is all coming off. Yes, this is an iPad 2 because I'm I'm either too cheap to give my kid a good one, or I'm too sensible. I figured he's going to destroy it anyway. So. All right, so this side is all the way detached. We're doing good here. All right, just this corner here with the crack. That's all that's still stuck. I'm trying to get under that glass without destroying it any further, which we know is not going to happen. Oh crap! I just lost a pick under the glass. No. All right. What do I do? Do I just rip it off, deal with the pieces of glass later, or am I going to try to do this the right way? All right. In the interest of safety, I did put a little piece of tape on there. See if I can get a scalpel under there. Yes. No, I don't have enough hands. Come on. All right. I got one of them. If I can get this next one and get a pick under there, I should be all right. Yes. Let's see. Let me make sure I know where the cable was at. Left side. All right. Almost there, people. Almost there. Now, this corner is just shattered into 100 tiny little pieces, so there's no way I can get that out in one piece. But we're going to try to get as much as we can. As I'm doing this, it's cracking even more. You hear all those sounds? That is glass being very unhappy. Almost there. Pretty sure it's going to crack. Yep. I have no doubt, Toby. I have no doubt. And probably last minute I'll do something stupid and completely mess up the LCD as well. But you know what? Learning curve. Let's see. There we go. Now, if I slip with this scalpel, uh, I will be going to the ER. That is, as a friend of mine once said, designed to cut flesh, and it's really, really, really freaking good at it. All right, I can't lift it up from this angle because the cables connections are here. I have to get this corner loose so I can get at it from that side. That is the problem I'm currently running into. So let's try the top. Oh, okay. Well, if you want to come out, then by all means, come out. Come on. One less piece to worry about. All right. Now we're just going to break whatever I need to break to get this off. And I get it. This thing is toast. I could just cut the cables and be done with it, but that's not really going to teach me a whole lot. And if I can't learn from the experience, then I feel I will have wasted my time. But if this goes on too long, that's what I will do. All right. Making some progress here. Now, either I messed up the home button cable or... Wait, what am I missing here? Oh, it's routed along the bottom. There was no cable here. It's routed along the bottom. Okay. All right. Good to know. Yes, I can, Mike. Yes, I can. All right, so we can turn this off. Now, I guess the LCD has to come out. I guess. It's not like I watched a guide on this or anything. Man, that's a lot of glass. Now you have to take the screen out. All right. See, that I can do. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 screws. Shouldn't be that hard. Well, first, I got to get rid of this glass, which you can't see because every camera I use is blown out. Don't do that with your bare hands, man. It's just glass. If there is a cut, we will survive. Let's see. Black stick might help. Not sure if I'm still allowed to call it a black stick because everything is a sensitive topic these days, but that's what I call them because they're sticks and they're black. That adhesive that they use on this is pretty damn strong. Hold on, hold on, hold on. What are we talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. But by all means, talk amongst yourselves while I try to figure this out. Oh, yeah, that works. Come on. Come on. Nice. I don't know how people like Steve and Bruce do it. I got 70 people, 80 people, 100 people in the chat just talking away, and somehow they still manage to keep on top of the chat, replying to people, knowing exactly what's going on. I got what? 10 people here, and I'm lost. Completely lost. I guess it takes practice. All right, we're almost there, people. Now, you will find that I will not do a live stream and say, oh, it's been 1 hour. I should really wrap this up because people will start to get bored. New. If I have a 5 hour live stream to do, I will do a 5 hour live stream because I figured people are free to just leave whenever the hell they want, right? No one's forcing you to be here. So if I get bored, everybody leave, or if I get boring, everybody leaves, and I end up with 0 viewers. I know, like, hey, this is my cue. I should cut this nonsense out. But until then, I will stream. Oh God, that is going everywhere. If I can just get under the adhesive, I can lift this entire piece up. Nope, that didn't work. This is probably the part where I do something stupid and destroy the LCD. Or not. We made it. All the glasses not off. Hold on. Hold on. If you happen to be into EDM or electronic dance music, check out the YouTube channel Awakenings. Awakenings is a festival that I have been going to since 2004, I think. And it is the most amazing EDM festival ever. Check it out. All right, screen has to come out. And I have a screwdriver set without a screwdriver. That is nice. That is nice. Here we go. Here we go. Looks like a Phillips. Electronic digital marketing. Yes, Bruce, that is it. That is it. All right, 4 screws. I see some more, but I don't think they're attached to the LCD. And then what? This just lifts right out? Look at that. All right, I get some resistance in the top left corner, so that's probably where the cable connection is. I was wrong. It's right there. All right. That looks like a typical Apple way of putting stuff together. You got a ribbon cable going into a tiny plastic connector with a piece of tape on it to hold it in place. That's very typical. Now I could. No, I cannot. I was gonna cut some corners there, but I decided not to. Alright, is this cable attached anywhere? Yep, we got a little sticky tape. And it should come right out. There we go. One LCD, so far undamaged, but we're not done yet. This looks like another piece of Apple tape. I don't know what the best view is here. Top view or side view? Let's try this. Can you kind of see what I'm doing? Not really, right? Yeah, well. We won't be here much longer, I hope. Although I did receive something in the mail today that might be fun to open up on camera. It's feeding my latest addiction. And no, that's not birdhouses. That is external firewire equipment. All right. This cable, I think, is taped down. Yep. And again, I don't know why I'm always trying to save cables and connectors where I can. Because maybe one day I'll get a repair in where I can harvest such a cable and use it. You know, it's probably not, but voila, screen is off. Minimal carnage. And now I probably have to clean up all this adhesive and all the foam and stickiness. But first, let's catch up on the chat. All these fine people here keeping me company. Fire. Dave, if you build it, they will buy it. And by they, I mean me. I will I will totally buy a Firewire 800 bird feeder. Can you tell me a little bit more about the functionality of said bird feeder? I get it. I get it. USB 3 is fast. Thunderbolt is even faster. USB 3, Thunderbolt 4, wherever they're at right now. It's all faster. I get it. I just like Firewire, man. I will get to work on it right now. Thank you, sir. Let me know where I can place my order or check out a prototype. Much appreciated. All right, so I am just going around peeling the old adhesive off. I should have ordered a new battery while I was in here, but I stupid. I did not do that. Walkmans. I I had one, but it didn't last long. There's a really cool video out there, and I forgot the channel that put it out. Uh, it's a pretty famous channel. He recently did a video about the mini disc and how it had failed, but not really. Super good video. He really did an amazing job on it. And mini disc was very, very popular in Europe, where I happen to be from. Uh, you had what was it? Those big cassettes in the car, eight track. I think eight track was very popular here. You didn't have that in Europe. You had laser disc here, which really wasn't popular in Europe either. We had mini disc, which wasn't that popular here, and it's cool how that works. But yeah, I went from Walkman pretty much straight to Discman, and as soon as mini disc came out, I went to mini disc, and I changed my whole setup. I had a small mini disc player, portable player. I had the double mini disc desk on my in my office. Everything. The radio station where I worked at, they had mini disc. They did everything to mini disc. I love it. It was fast. It was cheap. Well, relatively cheap, and it worked amazingly well. So I got all the adhesive off here. Actually, not really. I should really scrape this, right? Damn it. It's going to take forever, man. I don't want to do it. Mike, did you scrape all the sticky stuff off, or did you just put the new tape over it? This is not a customer repair. It doesn't have to be pretty. This does not compute. Sounds familiar. Could be. All right. Let's see how easy it is to get this sticky stuff off of here. Not easy at all. I don't want to mess with that, man. Come on. Someone talk me out of it. Oh, Jay, you don't need to do that. Just put the new adhesive over it. You'll be fine. That, for the record, is what I want to hear. Steve is here. Hey, Steve. Did you get that board working? He was working on a something beige, something crusty, something beige. Don't ask me. Could have been a Performa, could have been a network server, could have been a Quadra, could have been a what other OS did you have? I don't know. It was beige. It was broken. And Steve is the kind of man that will look at such a computer and say, "Hey, I don't like you when you're broken. I'm going to fix you." And then he'll do it, even with 105-degree fever. He don't care. The board shows an image and screeches horribly. I call that a win. I call that a win. It cannot be as funny as the sound that Bruce's. What was it? An SV. I'm just talking random stuff when I'm talking beige, but I think it was an SE. And when he powered it on, the speaker went. It's the funniest sound I ever heard come out of a speaker. Who has a fever? I'm pretty sure Steve has a fever. He's not feeling too hot right now. 16 viewers. Holy wow. I better start doing something useful. So we got the new digitizer here. Adhesive strips all the way around built in. So that will just slide in there. Hold on a second. Okay. Also an LC2. Oh, damn. I should have known because you said it had the power supply in it that I fixed. Damn it. Should have known. Should have known. All right. Guess there's nothing to it but to do it. Let's peel the adhesive off and start putting it back together. Unless Mike says, no, stop. You're forgetting XYZ. So let's give him a second to type that if he is so inclined. That's what marriage is for, man. You share everything. If he's still awake, yeah, he might be. Whew, he might be buried in 10 cats right now, passed out. Who knows? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. What we got to lose? I'm still bigger than my 5-year-old, so he can't beat me up. So what do we got to lose here anyway? An iPad. An iPad. What about an iPad? Oh, yep, my kid. To his credit, and I'm gonna put this on my live stream in case he ever, watches this when he's 35 and bored. I gave him a 2009 white MacBook, one of those unibody models, and I said, if you can take care of this, if you can earn this computer by taking good care of it, I'll get you a proper computer one day. He really wants an iMac. I offered him an Xserve, but he said no. And he is taking excellent care of it. He takes better care of his MacBook than I do of my anything, really. So I don't fault him for throwing this iPad on the floor when he was 2 years old. It happens. All right, so that's the glass protector. We're going to leave that on. This protector on the inside's got to go, though. Which it doesn't want to do. No turning back. No turning back. I should have left that on until I connected the cables. Actually, I'm completely forgetting about the damn LCD. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We still have an LCD to clean up. Now there's all this foamy stuff around here. I don't know if I should leave that. And there's all kinds of crumbs coming off of it. I'll leave it, but I'll wipe off all the loose parts so they don't end up behind the glass. What's a kid gonna do in an Xserve? I will tell you. He will take the hard drive trays out, cram them full of Legos, and put them back. Ask me how I know. Ah, I smudged it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. That's all right. All right. Let's see. Can you do it, camera? Can you do it? Of course you can. Oh, wait. We had it. We almost had it. Come on, man. Nope, never mind. There's some foam around the edge of this thing that I'm trying to get rid of. I don't want to take it all the way off because I'm sure it's there for a reason. But it is very flaky, so I'm just getting all the loose pieces out so they don't end up falling behind the glass. I probably should scrape it, which if I'm still doing the silly rubbing thing 5 minutes from now, I definitely won't. The new digitizer didn't come with it, so I don't think I need it. What tips do you have to get all the dust out before sealing the iPad together? Um, Cross your fingers, hope for the best, and just do it. That's my philosophy with iMacs as well. Now I'll just wipe it down, um, and right before I attach the glass, spray some compressed air in there. You know what? If that doesn't work, too bad. All right, so I'm now just gonna rub this foamy stuff off completely, because I just know it's gonna bug me later on. Who's the slacker? I don't know. I'm just happy there's 12 people here watching. That's amazing. Although it's not the 16 I had for the bird feeder live stream, but I get it. I get it. Nature has more fans than electronics repair. I'm okay with that. It's the last side. We're almost done. I totally lied. There's one more side to go. Now it is currently midnight, so I'm pretty sure by the time I finish, Optimize Logic will not be streaming. I could be wrong, but he probably won't. Which means that after this, it's Bruce's turn. Because for Bruce, it's still early. He just had breakfast. He can stream for hours and hours and hours. All right, most of this annoying stuff has been removed. Now, we grab a reasonably clean microfiber and touch up this LCD a little. Which is working pretty well. New chooks. New chooks. How many chooks we talking? All right, so this is by no means perfect, but all the smudges I made with my fingers are gone. I didn't scratch it when I was opening it, so I'm pretty happy with this. Do one last touch up once it's back in here. Wait, wasn't the LCD first? No, it was the digitizer first. Damn it. All right, here we go. Digitizer going in. How is that? What? Oh, it's a piece of tape I forgot to remove. Okay. No, that's not the right piece of tape. This is the one. All right. Sorry, I don't talk much when I'm trying to focus, which is also part of the reason why I don't really live stream all that often. I'm just not a very entertaining guy. All right. Put the tape on. One cable connected. And I'm going to press that down there. That's one. And that was completely out of frame. I'm sorry. The big ribbon cable has been connected. 4 new chooks. Nice. Next, we shall connect the home button thingy. That's the official name for it, anyway. I would be so lost without tweezers. My dear God. And now we got to put this Apple sticker thing back on, which is easier said than done. Good enough. Good enough. And we cannot lay the glass down because there's not enough slack in this cable. So now I gotta. How the hell did I take this apart? Pretty sure I laid this down, didn't I? What? Hold on. Hold on. Something is not adding up here. Yeah, dude, this cable is way different. Okay, this should be interesting. So the old screen has a home cable. See, that kind of loops around like that. And the new one man, I don't know. I don't know. A lag chip is a PAL chip. I know exactly what you're talking about. Not. I'm about to rip this ribbon cable in half. I'm not going to be very happy when it happens. But I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. I didn't know what I was doing from the start, but I definitely don't know what I'm doing at this point. I think this ribbon cable has to go under the black plastic and not on top of it. Now I'm sure an iFixit guide would tell me exactly what I need to do here. But we don't like iFixit guides here. We just don't. So we're going to apply some common sense. Let's see where that gets us. You bastard. Come on. I think I'm onto something. Bell and Gal exist. Never heard of a lag. 128K Mac relay. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. That is way above my pay grade. All right, that cable is back where it should be. I hope. Put the sticky stuff back. And that takes care of the digitizer. Now we're going to put the LCD back, which I have smudged again. And give it a final wipe down once it's damn it, once it's in there. So this goes there, I think. Kinda. I'm gonna have to do this at some weird angles. Good that. No adhesive under this one. You really need 3 hands for this. Nah. I know the viewing angle is crap. I'm sorry. Can't really do much about that right now. All right, that cable is in. Sticky tape goes on. And we're ready to go with the LCD. We're getting there. We're getting there. I think. I hope. Maybe. I think I just put the LCD upside down or something. Oh no, there we go. There we go. Okay, I think we're ready to put some screws in. And I should be able to test this before I put the glass on to at least see if the LCD is still working. Oh, yep. Mac84 just suggested the same thing. He's probably done this before. I'm putting all the screws in, but I'm not tightening them down yet in case the LCD is a little crooked. All right. Should we oh damn. I didn't realize Dave's comment was still up there. You can put that one up there and think about it, because there's so many good ones. I really have to think about that for a second. Well, at least I connected the cable in the right place. That's a start. Of all the movies in the Star Trek franchise, which is your favorite and least favorite? I will say that my favorite is the one in the middle. My least favorite is probably the second one. Yeah. Yep. I'm sticking with that. Ah, can't. I can't. Shit. Guess it'll stay on for now. Now I believe that the cable for the digitizer, yeah, it'll just lay flat. So I'm going to tighten down the screws and call it blessed. Fix that. Fix what? I could touch the digitizer. What? That makes complete sense. See if I can touch it in the right spot. Oh, it still has the protective plastic on it. Hold on. So if I'm touching the digitizer now, that should be swiping on the screen there, because that's not happening. I don't know if it's the protective film. Let's take that off and see. Yeah, nothing's happening. So now what? Well, that's the home button. I know that's connected. I'm a little concerned with the pressure on that cable back there. Press home button. Nothing's happening when I swipe anything. Nothing's happening. Can't tap cancel either. Yeah, I'm in the right spot. Nothing's happening. I was trying to hit cancel right there. Not plugged in or faulty. Well, that's what I like to hear. Let's take this bastard back out. Because if I press and hold right here, stuff should be wiggling. It is not. How do you turn it off at this point? I don't. This is when we say, what's the worst that can happen? All right, so we know I would have to disconnect the battery to get this to power off right now. Yeah, I see the copper wires. It is from iFixit, but it's also been on the shelf for over a year. It's not something I can return. Touch function should still work, even if it's not stuck down. You make perfect sense. You do. So I know that's in the right spot. I know this is in the right spot. Maybe, yeah, maybe I didn't push in the cable all the way. It's possible. The thing is, I don't know what kind of voltages I will be sending random places if I disconnect this LCD while it's on. I'm not a fan of doing that. And I think that is the battery connector right there, which you can't see. Is that the battery connector right there? What I'm pointing at now? If it is, I can disconnect it real quick. Yes. He says yes. And since Mike is sleeping, we can't blame him for stuff going wrong. The blame now shifts to optimize logic if something goes wrong. Okay, how's that connected? What the hell? Put a pick under it. Well, since it is powered on, I'm using a plastic spudger. But this is not moving. And I'm also holding the LCD in glass. Don't be a prick, man. Come on. I blame Steve. You know what? Yeah, I blame Steve too. You'll have to put a pick on the battery side. Pick on the battery side. Can't see yet. All right, between the battery and the screw hole. Then I'm lifting up the whole board. Can't get to it from the top. If I put it there, I'll just disappear underneath the board. So, Steve, you're supposed to be sleeping, so I can talk smack about you. Come on, dude. There you go. No, I was sliding under the board. There's, I was doing this, and then I just disappeared under the board. Hold on. See what we're looking at here. That is the weirdest connector I've ever seen. I'm supposed to. Can't just start wiggling on the board. What? No way. I don't trust that for a second. There's a screw right there that's holding the board in place, and I'm flexing the whole damn thing. Nope, not doing that. Why am I stuck on something? Maybe. Go check on iFixit. I kind of got my hands full right now. Come on. Killing me. So what we're going to do is take a black stick, put it there, and balance that there. Ha! All right. Well, this is a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Okay. iFixit. Repair guides, tablets, iPad, iPad 2. I don't know. They're all the same. Screw it. Battery. There we go. You know what? Time flies when you stream. It's ridiculous. So I might be here for hours. All right, open iPad. See, this is what I mean. Yes. 5 pages later, they're still trying to get into the damn thing. Step 22, still removing it. Right. Step 1 through 26 is how to get the glass off. That's ridiculous. Come on. All right, 10 more steps for the LCD. Oh yes, Starbuck, you will sleep well. Front panel assembly. Digitizer cable, yeah, I get all that. LCD. Step 35, the LCD is finally out. Alright, what are we doing here? Dock connector cable. I don't want that. Dude, I just want the battery. Alright. What? Alright, my friend, we are looking at 2 completely different iPads here. Thank you, Retro, for being here. Check back once you wake up. I might still be here trying to figure out how to get this thing back together. But thanks for hanging out, man. Is this even an iPad 2? I think it is. Can we be sure? No, because I can't turn it around right now. All right, let's check out this guide. See all those cables that they're peeling off there? I don't have any of those. Do I? Nah, dude. Nope. Maybe this is not an iPad 2, people. It's completely possible. Let's go out on a limb and say that this is an iPad 4. Okay? Wi-Fi. Battery. Scroll down to step 555 once they get the LCD removed. Yes. All right. This is an iPad 4. Guess I'm not as stingy as I thought I was. I gave my kid an iPad 4. How awesome am I? LCD. Yes. Front panel assembly. No. Just tell me how to disconnect the battery. I want to take this information and rub it into optimize logic repairs face. Say, you were wrong. Logic board connectors. Oh, yeah. I gotta take the board out to disconnect the battery. So we are absolutely not doing that. We're just gonna wiggle some cables and see what blows up. I am learning out the iPad. That's what I'm doing here. So that screw goes back in. Then we shall take the LCD off. Hopefully. There's no power going to the LCD at the moment. But still use plastic instead of metal to disconnect cables. Alright, LCD is off. Should be alright now. Getting this cable out. Okay, with the iPad still powered on, we are going to focus on, I can't even see you. What am I doing? We're going to focus on this cable right here, which is, I'm pretty sure, not plugged in all the way. And I'm pretty sure because I am being overly cautious with everything I do here. And there's a lot of tension on this cable too. And of course it has adhesive on the bottom of it, which I already stuck down there. No, that's as far as it goes. No, I lie. I lie. Is there adhesive behind that part of the cable? Nope, there should be, I think. Yeah, there should be. That's a flimsy gift. Yeah, that's an Apple product. You used to pay top dollar and get a G3 or G4 or G5 or a Mac Pro. Built to last. Those days are long gone, my friend. Long gone. Good luck trying to destroy a PowerBook. Those things were tanks. Alright, by now there are smudges on both sides of the glass and the LCD. It's going to be fun cleaning that up. It is very important to know how to battery. I agree. But sometimes you just don't want to learn how to battery. Alright, LCD is still off, so hopefully we didn't fry anything. Put the sticky tape back on. Put the LCD down. And let's see what we got. It turned off. I don't know why. I hope that's not a bad sign. I keep forgetting to take these comments off the screen. I'm sorry. Press home to open. Home has been pressed. So the home button works. Hey, we got touch. And I wanted to comment on this one here. Even though I'm looking like a complete idiot right now, calling this an iPad 2 when it's a 4, before I order parts, I always check the serial number. to make sure that I'm dealing with whatever I think I'm dealing with. But it is a good question. And the way I'm fumbling around, a valid question. So let's see if I press and hold this. Start shaking. It's cute. All right. So everybody that said the cable was loose was absolutely right. Let's power this off the right way now. Whew, I am sweating. And that's not because it's 100 degrees in here. Well, it probably is. But I was getting a little nervous there. All right, let's put this thing back together and get on with our lives, shall we? That goes there. That fits there. That kind of fits there, almost reasonably well. Yeah, I know this website where you punch in a serial number of an Apple product and it tells you exactly what you got. Comes in really handy uh, when you're doing repairs and you're looking up parts, stuff like that. Pretty awesome. Okay, LCD is on, but the LCD is smudged. So, clean it up a little. Okay, that takes care of the LCD. And I know this is not going to be perfect, but you know what? I vacuum this office once every 2 years, so I expect a reasonable amount of dust to be under here. Now, shall we see if this fits? There's an insane amount of back pressure on that cable that's there, sticking out a lot. So we'll see how that affects all of this. All right, no turning back. It is on there. Any hair, dust, smudge will be in there forever. Sounds funny. Until I need to do it all again. Yeah. Although for the games, we get these educational games that we put on here, a few fun ones as well. But the requirements are just getting ridiculous. It's like, dude, we're talking basic ABC stuff from Sesame Street. Oh, you need 16 cores and M5, whatever the hell. Like, give me a break, man. Just going to warm it up a little. Hopefully that'll help the glue do its work a little better. And we're going to use this iBook to apply some weight. I'm just going to let this go up to 75. Let it sit for a second and then we're good. And yes, this is the original battery for this iBook. And I calibrated it back to better than factory spec. I get a solid 2 hours out of it now. Yeah. I vacuum my office a couple of times a week. You know, I should. I'm not a clean freak, but I always this would never stand in this office. This desk has to be spotless. I clean this blue mat every day, sometimes in between repairs, depending on what I'm doing. That desk over there, whole different story. I have about this much space to move my mouse around, and that's it. That's it, pretty much. Does your battery last longer than your tolerance for the smell? I've never had a smelly iBook. I've heard people talk about it. I think Dana, Steve, Bruce, I'm not sure about GT on Mac Yak. They've all mentioned it. I've never had a smelly iBook. Uh, so I don't know. Fix logic board now. Are you gonna fix a logic board now? 'Cause I don't have any. Well, I have logic boards that need fixing, but I don't think this is the time for me to do it. Mm-mm. No, I will not be fixing any boards. Not today. Now, the one I showed, and I'll bring it back for a second. A friend of mine, he was here. He might be sleeping now. Mac 84. He sent me this board. It has a crack in it. Jesus, focus, man. Dude, this camera blows. The board is cracked, pretty much right there. And I was gonna give it a serious attempt to fix it. I figured it would make a fun live stream, just scraping away some layers, drilling it out, and rebuilding it. I was all for it, but firmware chip is missing, and without it, there's not really any point in giving it a shot. So this is a 2.9 gigahertz i7. I need a firmware chip from a 2.9 gigahertz i7. And while I currently have 5 of them on their way to me from eBay right now, um, unless there's a board in there that I can't fix, I don't have a spare chip. Now, Steve has offered to mail me the chip because he found it floating around in the MacBook Pro that board came out of, but it's missing a leg. So now we got to deal with that. I'll probably stream it. Oh, son of a bitch! There's a few pretty big smudges on the inside of the glass. Ah well, learning curve and all. It is what it is. I'm gonna grab a few clamps that I have in the living room, clamp this down, and what? Copy the button. All right, we need to chat. Give me a second to get those clamps. You can copy the bio. Do you have? I'm not pulling this thing apart. You can bounce it on the floor, drop it down the stairs, stand on it. I will get a new iPad before I have to do this again. Unless I get paid for it. I did not enjoy doing this. God damn you, beveled edge. There we go. All right. Someone stole my Windex. I got no Windex. Yeah, I have never programmed a firmware chip in my life. Can I get the chips? Do they sell them? I have one of those firmware reader programmer thingies, but I haven't used it yet because it requires Windows to use it. And if there's one thing that Jay does not do, it's use Windows. Using Windows. Just not happening. Nothing is worth the use of Windows. All right, hopefully those smudges are not too visible once the screen is on. That's pretty horrible, man. That would piss me off. If this was my iPad, I would go up to the guy that repaired it and give him a few of my opinions. So let's see what my kid's gonna do tomorrow. Oh yeah, you can totally see those smudges. Totally. All right, just tell him to keep looking at. What? You gotta be shitting me. I got no home button. This is some bullshit. Oh, it was just super, super, super slow. I think I need to let this cool down. It might be throttling because it was on the heat pad. Maybe I'm just going too fast. There. Let's put it down. Just stop touching it for a second. I can even change the serial number in the board if you have the sticker still on the RAM slot. Mr. Optimize, teach me your ways. Can you do a stream about that? Now, to be fair, I rarely, if ever, have a need for that. This board being an extreme case. But I always try to pick up some new skills and stuff. Nope, Toby. Nope. Nope. Not happening. While I'm going to let this cool off, there's still 10 of you crazy enough to hang out here. So I'm going to open a box. I did a review of this heat pad, I don't know, a year ago, year and a half ago. You can look it up on my channel. This performed really well. Got the job done. It heats up fairly even. It didn't break the bank. So I'm pretty pleased with this heat pad. Now, am I confident enough after tonight to repair my wife's iPhone 8 tomorrow? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Although there's no risk of smudging the crap out of the inside of her screen and all that. Yeah, the confidence is not quite there yet. We'll see. We'll see. We clean up a little bit. Is that a PC power cable? No, it's just a regular power cable. You're not tricking me into anything. Alright, I'll clean that later. We tried to. I'll have a call or a chat with Steve, and it's kind of like an intervention. Said, dude, you need a fume extractor and you need to clean your desk. And after an hour of talking at him, he'll be like, okay, Jay, you've really made me see why I need a clean desk. I'm going to organize it right now. It's like, oh, yes. I made a difference. And then I'll talk to him a few hours later and said, dude, let me see your desk. And he'll send me a picture, and it's like a bomb went off. And I'll ask him, what happened? What you were on your way. What happened? Well, Bruce called me, and if you've seen Bruce's desk, you know there's you know what I'm up against. So I tried. It's just not going to happen. I need something to scrape all this together. Lies. Who are they going to believe, Steve? The guy with 500 subs or the guy with 15,000? I think I'm doing all right here. I think they're going to believe me. Yes, Bruce is Branca's Creations. All right, how do I get all this off my desk without slicing myself up? Good old paper towels. All right. I see a few reflections in the light of stuff that'll probably cut me at some point, but we don't care for right now. Let me grab this box I was talking about. Oh. Where's my scissors? There we go. One box. Like I said at the, I'm happy you've decided to stream again. Very good. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I am really trying to work on making my voice a little bit less monotone. I'm not going to be like that EEV blog dude that sounds like a penguin on steroids. That's not going to be me, but I'm trying to have a little bit more variation in my voice and stuff. Make it less boring. So, Firewire 400 cable. That kind of tells you how old this is. My white balance is horrendous. Look at that. It is a smart disk. Firewire CD burner. Yep, CD burner. Smart disk VST. Jesus. Come on. Eh? Eh? Nah. Take my word for it. There's a whole bunch of connectors on this. And I think this is a headphone jack. Can't be sure. But we're going to try, see if it works real quick. I think he included the original bags that this came in. So I'm going to see if this works, and then we'll call it a day. How about that? Now, it's pretty flimsy. Not like some other Firewire products that I own. Not as sturdy. Won't be using this cable. I got a 400 to 800 that we'll be using for this experiment. And I need a MacBook Pro, which we happen to have right here. This is my baby. This is my daily driver. 2012, non-retina. i7 MacBook Pro. I got an orange light. Let's see if the eject button works. Oh! Check it out. Now, will it read CDs? And do I even have... Use the iBook. Damn, I should have. Too late. Do I even have any CDs to read? Hold on. Hold on. I'm sure there's a CD in there somewhere. I found a candidate. macOS 9. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you if it mounts on the screen. Ah, screw it. It'll show up over there somewhere if this works. It's doing something. It's blinking really fast. So far, nothing yet. Hey, look at that. It works. I don't know if it burns any discs. I will test that at some point, but I don't know. Should I try to burn a disc? Just so we can say it works? What's a CD, he says. Well, you find yourself surrounded by quite a few vintage Apple collectors. We all have CDs. CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays. We love our optical media. Ah. All right. Blank disk. Oh, this should be interesting. I only have 700 megabyte disks. I don't even know if this will read or burn a 700 or 750 one. Did they make 800 megabytes at some point? See you later, Steve. Thanks for hanging out. Whoa. Hey. Give me that attitude. So we got to create a new burn folder. And we'll call it burn. We are creative people after all. And then we will drag a few files in there. See what we got. We got Firefox and Chrome. All right. Click burn. Insert a blank disk. It's not liking this disk so far, and the light turned off. Did you die? Something a lot of us also have is paper clips, because you always need them to open up stuff like this. All right. It's doing some, but what it's not doing is recognizing the disk. So maybe this can only read 600 megabyte disks. Well, what was the original CD format? 650, right? What was the disk I just put in there? This is a Memorex 700 megabyte CD, the one that I just tested. So it can read 700. Let's try this again. Blank CD, 700 megs. Do it. Don't make me look stupid on camera. Come on. Yeah, it reads it a few. You hear the laser moving, then the LED turns off. It's still spinning, but it's not happy right now. I don't know. Maybe the laser is dirty. Firmware update. I don't even know how to get my hands on that if it's out there. Let's do something real quick that I would normally never do. Read the instructions. All right, we need macOS 10 10.04 or later. I think we meet that requirement by a lot. And this is the same in French, Spanish, German, Chinese. All right, it just tells you you need macOS 10. and that's it. The rest is all contact information. I I highly doubt I need a driver. Yeah. Oh well, partial success, but it's pretty straightforward. This is just a standard laptop optical drive, so I can just swap it out for another one. Maybe I could turn this into a Blu-ray burner. That would be kind of neat. Let's see if I destroyed it or if it still reads the disk I just put in, and then we'll wrap it up. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Wow. So who's next? It's still early. We don't have school tomorrow. Who's streaming next? I think I killed it. It's not reading that CD either anymore. Well, Bruce was gonna. He had the chicken excuse. No. Uh, and I think. Yeah, see? Chickens. Lame excuse. You could just drop off the chickens in the backyard and be on your way, but you. And I think we might get a disc appearing here soon. Starbuck, appreciate you being here, man. I'm about to wrap it up myself. Just want to see if it's reading. Yep, there it is. It's reading the disc. So maybe just a dirty laser, but we'll figure that out another day. Good night, Starbuck. Um, I think Mr. Optimized Logic Repair is going to pretend to be tired or busy or make up some kind of excuse of why he will not be streaming at this time. So I think all that remains is to put on my bird feeder cam and just catch up on 3 hours of that if you missed it before. Yeah, it's not reading that blank disk. Oh well. In the meantime, this should have cooled off enough to not spaz out. Yep. All right, we have home button, we have touch, and it's not jittery anymore. So I think it was just throttling because of heat. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So, partial win on the CD burner. I think it's just a matter of cleaning the laser, maybe put a new drive in there. But I'm always on the lookout for more FireWire devices. So that's fun to have. iPad, I will call it a success, even though it's not definitely not as pretty as I would have liked, with the smudges on the inside of the digitizer. It is no longer cracked. Come on, man. Get in there. What's your problem? Move. It's no longer cracked. It's working. So I will call this iPad repair a victory. Now we got this very beefy, impossible to put on case for it. You know, you can carry it, turns into a stand. So I think this should survive for a while. This new glass smudges like nobody's business. Wow. I will be ordering another one of those glass screen protectors for it, just for a little bit of added security. But I think we did all right here. Should have worn gloves. Dude, you disappeared for 2 hours. I don't want to hear you. You abandoned me. I was stuck here with Optimize giving me all kinds of bad advice. I had nobody to fall back on. So, nah, I don't want to hear it. See. Oh, well, I don't have a face camera. And that one is kind of stuck where it's at. So, not sure what to do here. I do kind of want to be on camera to say bye to you all. But maybe we'll just have to forego that. So, 2 hours, fixed iPad. Turns out to be an iPad 4, by the way, not an iPad 2. And a partially functional Firewire CD burner. So, I'm pretty happy with how tonight played out. I really need to fix the lighting on this desk. But there you go. So, I will end the stream here and let you all go. I don't know if anyone else is streaming. It's late wherever you are in the world, so I doubt it. I might work up the courage to use this heat pad again tomorrow and fix my wife's iPhone 8. I've never opened up an iPhone 8 before. They have a lot more adhesive for the waterproofing than the phones I worked on. I think the last phones that I worked on before I left Apple was the 6S. I don't know, it was 2015. So, should be interesting. I guess the deciding factor of whether I'll be working on that or not will be her mood. If she's in a good mood and I think I might survive messing up her phone, I will give it a try. If she's in a bad mood, then no way I'm touching that phone. So stay tuned. If you see a notification pop up, then we're good to go. If not, then I'll let someone else do the streaming. So thank you all for hanging out, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.